So we started the Achieve Academy with one student. I sold my house, and I had one parent that believed in Dr. Peters, and she gave me her third grader who was a non-reader on the autism spectrum. Myself and one retired teacher got a facility, and we worked with this kid, and we turned him into a reader. So from that one student, next semester we had 3 students. The next school year I had 5 students. And then we needed a place to go. And so a local pastor gave me his fellowship hall. And he said, it's a mess, but if you want it, it's yours. I presented to his board of trustees. They said, whatever you need, we'll do it. And so we went in, we painted, we pressure washed, we bought desks and chairs and all that stuff to make it look like a school. From 5 to 8 kids is where we went. We also did after school. You know, anything we could do with those kids to help them grow. We had severe behavior problems. I contracted with behavior companies. By the time I got to 8 kids, they were coming in every day doing behavioral services. We were teaching social skills because these kids didn't know how to relate to other people because they were different. And so we started teaching them how to say hello and how to greet people when people came into the Achieve Academy. So we moved out of the church into our next location because it was time, right? And in that location, we ended up going up to, I think, 10 kids. 10 kids from all walks of life who were on the autism spectrum, who were 2 grade levels behind academically, who were visually impaired. The impact we were having, as slow as we were growing, was amazing because our model was for every 3 kids, there was 1 teacher. Kids weren't being tested. They were being diagnosed and they were being able to feel success. These are kids who got all Fs, right, in school and were behavioral issues. Now they were making As because they could do the work at whatever level they were on. You talking about immediate impact. Parents could not believe the changes they saw in their kids. Their kids were coming to school sick because they didn't want to miss school. They were doing science, they were doing social studies, they were doing reading, chapter books, things that these parents had never and could have never imagined. Their kids were now doing it. Yes, we had technology. Had to have technology because many of these kids learned more through the use of technology. We even did a news show. Our autistic kids did a news show every week. We created our own green screen, of course, but the ability to take a medium as storytelling. These were kids who wouldn't even talk. And now they were sitting in front of a camera saying, hi, welcome to WTAA. Now for the weather. That's amazing. And these were some nonverbals, right? Kids who had never really talked. We've made leaps and bounds. We have kids with autism who are driving. They got their driver's license. We took them through the driver's course. We paid a driving teacher to come and teach them how to drive. So when you say kids with autism are different, or you see them maybe having a reaction in the grocery store, or a tantrum, or screaming on the plane, or holding their ears, it's because our society hasn't figured out how to welcome this unique difference into the community. What we've done is create a community that welcomes them. And that's what's so different about the Achieve Academy.